Do not attempt to adjust your dial. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. It's your boy Big Vern. This is App Stupid, the fastest growing sports and entertainment show on these YouTube streets. You're welcome. Holla, holla, these dollars. Your boy Big Vern in the building. Busy Thursday. We got bonus coverage because that's how we do it. That's how we get busy. So, now that we've been up here officially just dropping like no tomorrow, going to keep the show rolling and going to roll into town with Texas A&M. Yep, Texas A&M out there on the board. Mike Elko, he wants to go ahead and nab the defensive coordinator from James Madison, Mr. Lyle Hempfield. Just to give you all some context, that's why Lyle Hempfield has on his Duke sweater. They were at Duke together, and what they were able to accomplish in the ACC was good enough to go ahead and propel Mike Elko to Texas A&M, which you saw him be a really good coach in the SEC. So that'll give you some context. So now that we got to park that car, let's get into the story out of Football Scoop and John Bryce. Now, Lyle Hempfield, he's poised to return to work with Mike Elko in the 2025 season. Now, in 2024, he was the defensive coordinator at James Madison, running the nickel. Now, he's a front runner to get that job on Elko's staff. Now, Hempfield had formally resigned his position at James Madison on Tuesday afternoon. Prior to his past year at JMU, Hempfield spent the 2022-2023 season as the co-defensive coordinator at Duke. Again, him and Mike Elko had great work. They know how each other works, and they have simpatico. So they want to go ahead and make that thing solidified. You get no gripe from me. But it had us asking a couple of questions. Just what were those questions? We'll go ahead and get to them when we come back from a quick 20 from a rap album we're promoting this month. This is Big Vern. Drop the spot. It's your boy Big Vern promoting a new rap album this month. Redman, Muddy Waters 2. Get it in stores where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites on the track is What's Hot, La 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 with Redman and Method Man, Don't You Miss, Ignorant, A, Hood Star with Kid Capri, Faith Evans, Pop the Trunk, Ghetto Motivation, I love that record, Kush with Snoop Dogg, Goofy, 1 O'Clock, and many more. Redman, Muddy Waters 2, in stores now. Yeah, shout out to Funk Dr. Spock, making it work. Redman, Brick City, a.k.a. Superman Lover, a.k.a. Reggie Nobles. Make sure you go get the LP. So when we last left off, we were sitting there wondering why Mike Elko didn't take Hempfield to Texas A&M when he went to Texas A&M. Why was he left to go to James Madison? And that was the question. Is this going to work in the SEC? Because remember, that was the ACC, and that was good enough to get Elko into the Texas A&M gig. But also, why didn't Hempfield go with him? Why now? After a year at James Madison, all of a sudden, you come looking for the guy. You could have taken him with you all along. This could have been both of you all's first inaugural season in the SEC. So I don't really see this as news. I'm wondering if you all were friends. This is a pretty big dick move if I'm a friend. And that's being truthful about everything, because y'all know here,
telling the truth, he telling the truth, is he telling the truth. Ain't nothing wrong with the truth.
Ain't nothing wrong with the truth. And also, we're telling truths here. Like I said, he could have been there. And why is there an interview process if this guy resigned Tuesday, here it is Thursday? If you really wanted him, he could have had the job as soon as it came open Tuesday. Why, what the hell? You see where I'm going with this? Now, I'm not hating on the Aggies, but let's look at something. A&M was ranked 19th in third down defense in the country. Now, overall, they're ranked 36th in the stop loss rate at 65%. Knowing all of this, they were a heartbeat away from getting into the SEC title game had they beat Texas. You all know we covered it on our page. Had Texas A&M, they were the kingpins of the division. Had they beat Texas, they would have been in the college football playoff. Now, again, seeing all of this, why would Elko get his boy the gig? Because they had so much success together at Duke. He just left that guy out there to fend for himself. He left that guy out there to fend for himself. And if that's the kind of friend you are, thanks, but no thanks. I don't want to associate with people like that. People like that, they get what they want from you and then they leave you high and dry. Mike Elko in this situation is no different. Now, no one from the press corps will ask him this. And I bet Lyle Hempfield will never come out and make this public. Why didn't you go to Texas A&M with a guy you had success at Duke with? You all could have been working together to improve the Aggies defense in the 2025-2026 era. You could have been clued in on the pieces that you needed on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, for some reason, there's a grand announcement about me bringing a guy back that I had success with. Does this sound weird to anybody but me? And maybe it wasn't like that. Maybe it wasn't like that or whatever. But at this point, I think we're all owed an explanation of why it took you a year later to do something you should have done in the first place. Again, if you are in the Texas area, get in the comments and let me know how you feel about Mike Elko's defense. This is Big Vern.